And thank you so much for being on time today. So let's just kind of start with a nice, kind of icebreaker again. Tell me your favorite part, and go ahead and turn on your microphones for this part. Tell me your favorite part of Thanksgiving break.
Thanksgiving.
Okay. Was it the food?
Not just that. We did a lot of cool stuff. We cooked a lot and it was fun.
Very good. And Emma, what was your favorite part of Thanksgiving break?
My birthday on the 24th.
Very good. And Charlie, what was your favorite part of Thanksgiving break?
Putting up the
Oh, he turned his microphone off kind of halfway through his thought, but I think he was gonna say putting up his Christmas tree, maybe. But and then Tristan, turn on your microphone and tell us your favorite part. Oh, speak up, Tristan. I don't know what's up with this microphone. Carolyn, what about you?
we went to Wyoming this weekend.
Ooh, very cool. What's in Wyoming?
Um, well, because my grandparents are there and we went to visit them.
Oh, very good. So yeah, Tristan, I can't hear you actually. So maybe try logging out and log back in right quick. And Victoria just joined us. Very good. Victoria, welcome. Oh, I just got a private message from somebody. I was wondering, Emma, and I'm so excited for you. Yay! If you want to turn your microphone back on and share that, that would be cool if you want to. Oh, yep, Emma, your microphone's not on. There it is.
I'm gonna have a baby sister in March.
Oh my goodness, another March baby too. That's awesome. I
Yeah.
was kind of wondering when I saw you at the pumpkin patch in not January, oh my goodness, in October, but you don't ask moms that because if they weren't pregnant, then um, they might get upset.
I actually just found out, like, if the week before Thanksgiving.
Oh, she was keeping it a secret.
She
Oh,
didn't know until like that week either.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be darned. Well, that's such good news. Very good news. All right, Victoria, why don't you tell us your favorite part of Thanksgiving break? You'll have to turn on your microphone.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Cool. Probably the food and having fun with my family.
Aw, that's so sweet. I love it. And Grace Elizabeth, it's okay that you're late. Why don't you turn on your microphone and tell us your favorite part of Thanksgiving break? So go to audio and make sure you turn on your microphone.
Yeah.
Why don't you not sit in your bed?
Oh, now she.
Because Grace Elizabeth, you're actually using a telephone right now, it looks like, so you should probably switch over to microphone as soon as you get a chance. Um, we're waiting for Tristan to log back in, and he's part of group one. So why don't we start with actually group two, and then we'll go back to group one. How does that sound?
Good.
Okay,
Good to me. Fine with me.
very good. Okay, so we are looking at group two's presentation, and as you know, but if anybody is watching this recording and didn't know, we completed a group web quest together, and you guys studied a lot of different websites, and you read some articles, and you watched a lot of different videos, and you found a lot of information about pollution and how we can help reduce, reuse, and recycle. Lots of good strategies that we've been looking at for this big environmental unit. So let's go ahead and we'll start with group 2, which was Emma, Sophia, Grace Elizabeth, and Sierra. So those 4 girls, if you would like to turn on your microphones, that would be fantastic. And here we go.
How pollution affects us.
Okay.
Types of problems. There are many types of problems that the Earth is facing. Some examples are air pollution, water pollution, global warming, and holes in the ozone layer.
Very good.
What is the cause of air pollution? Air pollution is caused by lots of things like factories, fires, cars, and chemicals called CFCs.
That's right. And that's definitely what factories produce is something called CFCs and puts that into the air. Good.
What's the cause of water pollution? Water pollution is caused by things like oil spills, trash that is being dropped into the water, chemicals that are being dumped in water, and hot water that causes unnatural bacteria.
Ooh, yucky. All right. So Sierra, I know you're part of this group. Do you want to do the next slide for us? Or Grace Elizabeth even, because you're part of the group too? Oh, I think that's actually Grace Schroeder who joined us, not Grace Elizabeth. Whoops, sorry. Sorry, Grace. Sierra, are you there? Can you turn your microphone back on?
Well, I did my own presentation, but
But you guys combined them, so this was part of it, correct? You were able to merge some of your information together. So maybe if you could present a couple of the slides, that would be good.
well, not really because I did my own very own thing. I did it by myself. But
Oh,
so the causes of global warming are holes in the ozone layer and pollution. Causes of holes in the ozone layer are pollution.
okay.
Exactly.
Sure. Well, let's let Emma finish her presentation then, and I will find the one that you did. I was under the impression that you guys did combine them together, but I guess not, so that's okay. So go ahead, Emma, and we'll let you finish yours.
I emailed it.
What are the causes of landslides and earthquakes? Some of the causes include landslides are caused by soil slipping and that causes a landslide. Earthquakes are usually caused when rocks underground suddenly break along a fault.
Okay.
Effects of pollution. Here are the effects of all kinds of pollution. More illnesses, fewer plants that make oxygen, animal populations get smaller, water supply becomes unhealthy for humans and or fish.
Good.
How we can help. The biggest ways that people can help are reduce. Example, turn off the water when brushing your teeth. Reuse. Example, use reusable fabric bags at the store and use them more than once. Recycle. Example, newspaper and other paper can be recycled if you are done with it. More plastic containers can be recycled too. Or most, sorry.
That's okay.
Everyone can come with their with their own ways to reduce, reuse, and recycle. We can all help the environment.
Oh, very good. All right. Okay,
Thank you.
well, that was group two. Kind of, they kind of did their own thing at times, and Sophia is not with us this morning, but I think some people were able to combine their presentations together, but some were not. But that was a very good presentation from one of Group Two's members. So good job. All right.
Thank you.
Yes. Let me see about, and sorry, Tristan, we skipped to Group Two while you were logging back out and logging back in. Let's see here. I'm going to go to group ones. And Sierra, while you are listening to group ones, can you please resend me your presentation? Cool. All right, so we have for group one,
It's in your email, the presentation.
did you just email it to me like this morning?
Yeah, I thought I sent it to you.
Okay, well, I will find it as we are listening to group one. We have Tristan, Victoria, and Charlie. So those three kiddos, oops, sorry, go ahead and turn on your
All right.
microphones. Okay. All right, so whenever group one wants
Can
to
everyone
start,
hear me?
Tristan, would you like to start first and read like the first couple slides and then I can do the rest?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can read like half of it or something, and you can hear
Okay.
me, right?
great.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Okay. So, here, let me just open it real quickly on my own computer because it's kind of hard to see it because the chat log is like blocking some of the screen and I can't see all of it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. Yes, I have it up on my screen so everybody can see it, right? It says, what problems is Earth facing?
Yeah, I can see it's just sort of blocked, like half of it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Oops, sorry, I went too fast there.
What problems is Earth facing?
Sorry, that was
Pollution, and there's water pollution, contamination, which means it's too dirty to drink, and limited clean water left. Air, factories and cars are some causes of air pollution, and trash is one of the causes for land pollution.
okay.
What are some causes, effects of the problems Earth is facing? Cause and effect. Causes: natural disasters like earthquakes, landslides, tsunamis, tornadoes, people littering, and cars polluting the air. Effects: awful smells in the air, trash is ugly, so people might not enjoy being outside, loss of animal habitat to store trash, loss of animal life. So, if Victoria, you can start reading now if you'd like to.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yes, I just want to add one little piece here. I love how you worked in the world-class outcome, which is studying the cause and effect relationship between anything and the effect it will have on anything else. So in this case, it's the cause and effect relationship between the damaging things that we do to the earth, and we will take it from there and talk about how that's going to affect our future.
Yeah, that was my idea.
Yep, that was the next slide.
How will this change the future if they are not solved? Earth will not be able to support human life. Not a good place to live, no good fresh air to breathe, and no clean water to drink. What is the most crucial issue Earth is facing? Pollution can kill a lot of living things and we cannot adapt.
Okay.
Thank you for hearing our presentation. We hope you enjoyed it.
Very
And
good.
at Earth Cause, pollution and no pollution, and help us save.
I like it. I love how you guys talked about and you narrowed down the most, what you felt was the most crucial problem that we are facing. Good job. All right.
Thanks.
Okay, well, let's go to Adam's group. So we can have Adam and Brianna and Carolyn and Grace Schroeder turn on their microphones. And Adam had suggested that maybe each slide that you guys were responsible for is what your group reads. So hopefully that works for everyone. And here we go.
Can anyone hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Reduce, Reuse, Recycle by Adam, Brianna, Carolyn, and Grace S.
Elijah. No. How did no?
What problem is Earth facing? Earth is facing pollution, greenhouse gases, overpopulation. If we don't act, then we will lose our Earth. If we do participate, here are the results. Please see my pictures. Picture 1, you see a very poor look of what Earth will look like if no participation. Illness, extinction is the outcome of that. Picture 2, people are participating. There's cleaner air and people are living longer longevity. Picture 3 and 4. Here are the results for reducing, reusing, and recycle. Less pollution, less trees being cut down, recycling bottles, metal cans, plastic, and all in all, cleaner air.
I love this. Here again, we're weaving in that world-class outcome of the cause and effects and the effect on the future. Very good. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Why aren't you changing? I just don't want to push my button too many times or it's not going to. Dang it. There we go.
What are some causes and effects of the problems Earth is facing? Earth is faced with many problems, like overpopulation, greenhouse gases, pollution, and much more. More trees will have to be cut down because of overpopulation. If we don't stop pollution, then we will have contaminated water, bad air, which will cause widespread illnesses. Greenhouse gases are caused when cars, planes, trains, and fires release emissions into the atmosphere. If us humans don't do anything of pollution, then it can lead to global warming, droughts, wildfires, the greenhouse effects, and more. When we pollute, then it can cause diseases. Pollution could have a major effect on us. Pollution that goes inside our body can poison us. This includes air that we breathe, food that we eat, and water that we drink. When we pollute, it makes Earth bad and unclean.
Very good. I'm sensing a theme that pollution seems to be the biggest problem people feel that we need to tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the most crucial issue Earth is facing? Climate change is one, overpopulation growth, increased poverty, endangered species, people littering, global warming, and pollution. This picture compares to a sick child due to climate change.
And I like how all of these things are actually interconnected as well. Climate change is kind of a result of all of these things, of like people littering and pollution and global warming. They're all tied together. So very good. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, okay. How can this issue be solved? We can create cars that run on clean energy. The world can educate itself on clean energy resources and then use them. Reducing, reusing, and recycling can make a huge impact. If you're concerned about the animals, you can donate to national parks where they can be protected. Until clean cars are made, you can walk, ride a bike, or use public transportation. We can also rely on organic farming versus farming in factories or pesticides. If everyone carpooled, then there would be a much smaller amount of cars, and that would help the greenhouse effect. And then these are the photos. The hydroelectric plant is a clean source of energy, and then you can walk instead of driving a car to not pollute the air.
Very nice. I like how every one of the presentations that we have seen so far has given solutions instead of just, telling us what the problems are.
How will you present this problem? These are the projections of global warming and the temperature. In this photo, it shows that the temperature gets higher and higher. Littering is raised every year, and that can lead to global warming. You can recycle to prevent from littering.
Very good.
How can we be heard? And all teammates contribute. We can communicate by Google Chat, Google Hangouts. We can talk on VCs. We can recycle, reduce, and reuse. And the photo is a picture of Google Chat. And this picture is a photo of Google Hangouts, and it's one of the best ways to communicate. And then this is the virtual classroom, and it's also another good way to communicate. And these are the 3 R's: use, reduce, and recycle.
Oh, this slide just makes my heart want to burst. I'm so happy. You guys are definitely, you went above and beyond by telling everybody how your group used Google Chat and Google Hangouts and that one virtual classroom where we sat together and kind of talked about where we were at and where we needed to go and used that time to talk to each other as well. Fantastic job. Very good ideas. All right. Good job, group 3. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Sorry. Did not want to end the meeting. Whoops. Okay. So let me see about, here's Sierra's. And you're not late. It's okay. It's fine. So let's go ahead and have Sierra turn on her microphone, and then she can do her presentation.
Hi.
Hi.
So it's called pollution in our life.
Okay.
And yeah.
How about its head stuck in the box?
Okay, so there are many forms of pollution, so you get the idea. Here are a few. Air pollution, water pollution, ground pollution. A few other problems would be holes in the ozone layer and global warming. And the last couple of slides have definitions of bolded words. And then I have pictures of different kinds of pollution.
Very good. Yep, we can see that. And a few other problems would be the holes in the ozone layer and, okay, sorry, I'm trying to get to the next slide. There it goes.
So some air pollution causes illnesses, smog, bad smelling air, holes in the ozone layer, and less plants. Air pollution does this and so much more every day. The bad news is that we make pollution every day. When we drive to school, when we leave the light on, and when we take the bus to the library.
That's right.
And cow groups contribute to air pollution. So even if factories and stuff didn't exist, pollution would still be there because of cows.
Gotcha.
Water pollution is caused when chemicals are dumped into the water or when overheated water causes unnatural bacteria to grow. Water pollution causes ugly-looking bodies of water. undrinkable water, ruin lakes, rivers, and streams, and less water supply.
Yeah.
Ground pollution is what happens when trash leaks into soil. This happens when trash is buried in a landfill. Ground pollution causes ruined soil, ruined groundwater, and stinky soil. The ozone layer and global warming. Holes in the ozone layer are caused by pollution. Global warming is caused by holes in the ozone layer, pollution, and UV rays leaking through the ozone layer.
Right.
How you can help. It might not seem like it, but you can make a difference every day. Here are a few pointers so you know what to do. Walk to school instead of taking a ride from your parents. If you live far away from the bus, carpool or ride a bike. Turn the lights off when you leave a room. Ask your parents about solar power. Bring your own bag to the store. It takes a lot of pollution to make a plastic bag. Much more. You can talk with your parents to see what you can do.
I love it. Oh, okay. And then, yeah, your bolded words. Okay. Do you want to read those for us? Or I think we probably get the point. Is this the last?
It's fine.
Oh, yeah. These are your definitions. Very good. All right. Everybody has now had a chance to present. And I just want to say I am so impressed with how all of these presentations wove in that world-class outcome of talking about the cause and effect relationships and what effect they have on the future. All of these presentations definitely hit that very well. And whether or not all of you agreed on what the biggest problem that we needed to tackle was, you all gave very good solutions on how we can definitely have a positive effect on our future instead of negative effects.
I just want to say one more thing.
Sure.
Emma put in the chat, does anyone hear crickets? It's actually not crickets, it's my cat playing with his toys.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, and actually, for once, my cat is not with us in the virtual classroom because I had to go to a library today. But so I'm not turning on my webcam because we like to look at my cat, not at me. But anyway, you guys did a fantastic job. You are free to go and have a great rest of your week. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, go ahead. Somebody has a question. Go ahead.